Salutare YouTube, sunt Alex și am revenit după ceva timp cu un nou video NBA 2K13. Nu o să las nimic să nu mă trezesc cu chestii peste noapte. Și presupun că ăsta e derbiul din...
It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. Now we've got a chance for our State Farm starting lineups. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Dwight Howard in this one?
Yeah, probably the most dominant defensive presence in the league today. Actually, there's no question about it. He is. Covers so much ground. He's big. He can jump. He anticipates. He just changes the entire team's defensive outlook when he's on the floor.
Yeah, steals, rebounds, and most dramatically blocks shots. He brings an athleticism, does Howard, to the center position that we've not seen in a long time.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And that one's good by LeBron.
LeBron James.
You know, when you're guarding LeBron, you prefer him taking outside jumpers. He's a solid shooter, a much improved shooter, but he's so devastating and demoralizing going inside. You'd much rather force him to take challenge perimeter shots.
Box. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
You know, it's easy to take him for granted because we're so used to seeing him make those kinds of plays.
Gasol. He's guarded by Bailey. And here's Kobe from the arc, and that one's good. Clark, you mentioned LeBron's jump shot. Steve, it's something he's really worked on.
Yeah, you know, when he came into the league, he was very inconsistent with his motion. There was some balance issues, but in the 2008 offseason, he rebuilt his motion, tried to keep his elbow in a little bit more than he did in the past. He's become a much better shooter. He's still a little bit streaky, but still, his game is all about going inside and wreaking havoc in the paint. Well, I think the time has passed when the Heat were kind of the villains of the NBA. It seemed like that role maybe went over to Dwight Howard a year ago with all of his individual issues. But, you know, LeBron and Bosh, Wade, they're never going to be, you know, the lovable underdog. But I think things have settled down there. People have at least accepted them for who they are now.
The outside leaner, rebounded by the Lakers. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability to send shots away on the defensive end. He told his players to be fearless and not think twice about taking shots, saying, a lot that D. Howard plays is mental. He just has shooters second-guessing. He might have them third-guessing, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And here's the Lakers. It's a three-point game. Time certainly tends to heal a lot. And there definitely has been less villainization, as you were talking about, Steve, to coin a term, for the Miami Heat. Since they, you know, Clark signed the big three, I think people now look at him in more basketball terms than anything else.
Yeah, I like the creativity of that word, Kevin, but you know what? Time is one thing, but I'll tell you something else. They should send a fruit basket to Dwight Howard for helping take some of the scrutiny off of them. There are always going to be villains in the NBA, but they come and go, and the Heat seem to have served their time, at least in my opinion.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
On the wing, Kobe. Wade is covering. Kobe dishes to Nash. Back to Kobe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Nash, here we go. Gasol. 4 on the shot clock. Nash kicks to world peace. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Kobe, here's the three. Bosh grabs the miss. It's tipped. Howard with the steal. Here's Gasol. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys. Well, you knew that Dwight Howard had his days in Orlando numbered. That was clear. You just didn't know where he would end up. But his move to this team definitely was the big story of the offseason. That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
And Nash, here we go. Puts the lead pass in front of him. 5 to shoot. World peace, the pass to Nash. And here's Kobe from the arc. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
Well, getting back to Howard again, I mean, anytime you have a chance to get probably the best center in the league, it's a huge deal, and I think you just go for it. You do whatever it takes to get him. So I think this is a coup. I mean, Howard's had his problems. He had the back issue last year, all the controversy as he tried to get out of Orlando, but in the end, this guy is a monster, the best defensive player in the NBA, and really right in his prime.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosh. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. Ray Allen is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Knocks it loose. Here's Cole. Hill gets the rebound.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Blake dishes to Meeks. He goes up. Yes, it is Blake picking up the assist. Meeks got his first bucket in this one.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. And Cole kicks to LeBron. Over Hill. And LeBron with the basket, the assist from Cole. That's 10 points for LeBron.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. D-Wade, the 2, with Ray Allen at the 3. Haslem and Bosh are up front, and it's Chalmers in at the point. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, I think it's accurate to call the Dwight Howard situation a saga, and it has, at least for the moment, calmed down. A trade to the Los Angeles Lakers has now thrust them squarely into the championship picture. First, the acquisition of star point guard Steve Nash, and now the best center in the league. The tough Western Conference just got tougher. Kevin?
The story of the offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris. And the Heat with some changes. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Haslem. LeBron comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Pau Gasol's checked in for Jamison. World Peace comes in for Matt Barnes. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kobe. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Steve Nash. Meeks, good.
Sometimes, Kevin, you can just look at a guy's release and immediately recognize that he's a born shooter. And that's the case with Meeks. Beautiful form, just has a natural way of getting that ball to go through the hoop.
Ever since his college days at Kentucky, he's been one of the best shooters on the planet, and that hasn't changed. You just can't leave him alone anything. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosh. Battier comes in for Rashard Lewis. And it's Allen in for Dwayne Wade. The Lakers also with the sub. Barnes is checked in.
Well, there's some very popular destinations for free agents around the league. Chicago, New York, Miami. But for me, the Lakers are still the premier market for players. You know, big city, a history of winning with the Laker organization, and fantastic weather.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The dish to Meeks. Lakers working the ball around now. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Such an aggressive player. I just love the way he explodes to the rim.
And Steve, to follow up on your point, the whole aspect of Hollywood has always been a big lure for the Lakers as far as recruiting Clark free agents.
We've seen it over the years with all the big names they've gotten to sign in free agency. No doubt about it, the Lakers are still one of those destination teams for a lot of players in the league.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
Antoine Jameson's checked in for the Lakers.
You know, the Heat knew it was all about the playoffs for them last year, Kevin, and ultimately they would be judged on if they were able to win a title or not. That's maybe harsh, but that truly is the reality for that group.
It is there, you're right. Blake misses.
He can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Allen passes to Cole. Pass to LeBron. And another basket for Miami. Looked like they cruised early, and once Derrick Rose got hurt and the Bulls were knocked out, they were the heavy favorites to reach the finals. But it was a struggle at times. You know, Indiana gave them a real good second round.
Yeah, and then
No. Substitutions.
Boston taking...
Nu, aoleu, mă enervează, trebuie să apăs space aici. În locul lui Barnes să-l bag pe Bryant. Nash intră în locul lui Gasol. Mai e cineva bun pe bancă?
7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals, even had them down to 3-2. But in the end, it was finally LeBron's turn. And he was amazing during the championship round against Oklahoma City. And it was very impressive the way he responded to his critics and played about as well as you can possibly play in an NBA Finals. Congratulations to Miami and to LeBron.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Wash comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Shane Battier. Now here's LeBron. He's got 16. He kicks it to Cole. He feeds it to Bosh. Defended by Nash. This is to LeBron.
And I'm not sure anybody had a more difficult job than Mike Brown last year. Obviously a big market with stars on its roster, but more importantly, replacing a legend and trying to change the offensive system. Remember, the Lakers ran the triangle for about a decade.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole. Got that one.
Kobe Bryant.
9 points for Kobe Bryant. The Heat leading by 5. And Mike Brown changing that offensive system. The triangle, kind of an equal opportunity offense in a system where everyone touches the ball. But in Coach Brown's system, Steve, much more responsibility really put on the point guard.
And that's why I think the addition of Steve Nash will help so much, Kevin. Nash is used to having the ball in his hands all the time, directing traffic, really creating plays. And so the Lakers will be able to rely on Nash to set the table. I thought a season ago they were really struggling offensively as a team, trying to figure out.
Kobe Bryant.
A little added hang time right there.
Yeah, letting himself down easy, it looks like.
Soft landing.
Yeah, a little better for the knees, so I don't blame him.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Heat have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Shane Battier is checked in for the Heat. Norris Cole comes in for Dwayne Wade.
I like Chalmers a lot, Kevin. He's a nice defender, solid player, and offensively he's going to knock down the open shot, generally take good care of the basketball. So a good, solid player who can be a complimentary guy to his teammates.
And that's what you want from your secondary players, Steve. Guys that give great hustle, have court awareness, know the playbook, know where they should be, follow everything to a T. A guy who doesn't need the ball in his hands a whole lot in order to keep your team going. Bosh dishes to Lewis, kicks to Cole. The 8-footer, count the bucket. Cole's got 6 points. Kobe with it. 11 points in the game. Nash kicks to Kobe. Back to Nash. Launches a three. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Nash. 14 points for Kobe Bryant. Second quarter into the tight one. Heat lead by 2.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Thursday and just one more day until the weekend's officially here, but in the meantime, let's check out what's been going on. The Heat are giving it everything they've got. Great activity defensively. They're taking measured risks, trying to force turnovers, putting a lot of pressure on that end of the floor. Through 2 quarters, LeBron in complete control. He's already racked up 18 points, and the looks have been coming for him. A great shooting percentage from the floor and the line. It's also been a strong start for the Lakers. And from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. A good start for Kobe. No secret he can carry the team with his offense. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
Welcome back as we take a look at this soaring view of the downtown Miami skyline.
What a game for LeBron. 18 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless. You know, guys, every year they take a survey of NBA GMs, and one of the questions last year was, who's the toughest player in the league? Kobe Bryant got the most votes, and it wasn't even close.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Kobe and Matt of the wings with the Big Pau Gasol at the 4. Howard is out there with Nash. The score now all even. Howard's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
Kevin, I think he's got to demand the ball. They need him to be more aggressive if they're going to take control of this game.
Going back to Kobe Bryant and his toughness, he plays through injuries and other players, it seems like.
Do you know what Miami?
Yeah, broken fingers, and he had a torn ligament in his wrist last season on his shooting hand, no less, and found a way to play through it. He's got a strong will to play.
Steve Nash is one of the most amazing stories ever in the NBA in terms of late career success. I mean, we're talking about a player who didn't make his first All-Star game until he was 27, and yet in his 30s he won 2 league MVPs and was back in the All-Star game last season again.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Wade against Kobe. Now Wade. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wade again missing.
And you know, again, going back to Steve Nash, he's 38 years old, and last season, guys, he shot 53% from the field, averaged around 11 assists a game. I mean, statistically, that's as effective as he's ever been in his Hall of Fame career. It's absolutely mind-blowing that he's playing at that level at this age.
Kobe kicks to World Peace.
World Peace.
That's good.
World
and it's
Peace.
Kobe with the assist. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Heat have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Timeout called the Heat.
You know, when you think about the history of the Lakers, obviously some phenomenal talent, Jerry West, Magic Johnson. You know, you can talk about the big fella with the sky hook, but Kobe Bryant, I mean, you could make the argument that he is the greatest Laker of all time. Think about that.
Wow. Wade passes to LeBron. Goes for the alley-oop. Wade can't hit.
Ice cold here to start the third quarter. 0 for 5 now, guys.
Gasol kicks to Kobe. And an emphatic dunk.
And they're going to need more possessions like that one to try to extend this lead.
And if they have possessions like that, guys, they'll continue to add to their margin and keep that pace going brisk.
Here's Chalmers. Wade dishes to Bosh. That one goes. Bosh has got 6.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside. That was a dynamic 2-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
Lakers leading by 3. Big thought there, Steve, on Kobe Bryant. I tend to agree, potentially the greatest Laker of all time. Clark, what do you see?
Well, I'd have to put him right there at the top of the heap. I mean, they've had such a storied history of great players. But Kobe would be, in my mind, at the top of the list.
It's blocked, and they're able to recover. 3 on the clock. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Bosh with it, picked up by World Peace. Here's Wade. That's good. Now just a 1-point Laker lead. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out.
And, of course, the Lakers shipped off Lamar Odom before last season started. And just got a late first-round pick from Dallas in return. Not exactly what you would expect in terms of a player of Lamar Odom's caliber. You'd think they could have done better with that deal.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Right side, Kobe. Right side, Kobe. Nash. And there's the pass to Howard. Here's World Peace. And it's blocked by Bosh. Chalmers against Howard. And the basket by Chalmers. The Lakers ended up being fine with how they played, but really, as you said, it seems like they missed out on getting more in return.
Yeah, the whole trade appeared to be sort of a panic move. I mean, they didn't play well early, but ultimately adjusted, and I think that trade definitely hurt them early last season.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosh. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. LeBron against Barnes. LeBron kicks to Cole. Allen left side. Get the shot. Jump shot is good that time. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Jamison. Howard. He's guarded by Haslem. Blake kicks to Jamison. He dishes it to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Howard. Expanding his range. Kept alive. Barnes passes to Blake. Feeds it to Jamison. Out to Kobe. Deflects the pass. Allen left side. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Allen. 20 points for LeBron. Here's Kobe. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Heat out front, leading by a point. So as we get rolling here in the fourth quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Heat put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. It was in the third quarter when things started falling their way, and they were able to build this lead. No doubt they'll try to keep that momentum going through the end.
Thanks, Doris. And guys, when you can put together that sort of streak that builds the momentum in a big way for your team, it's something.
Always, Kevin. I mean, it's impossible for a stretch like that not to influence the outcome of a game.
You know, when you're on the wrong side of a run like that, there's not a whole lot you can do. We'll see soon enough if that's indeed what makes the difference today.
All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, Mario Chalmers and Dwayne Wade, the tandem in the backcourt. Ray Allen and LeBron James, the forwards. And it's Bosh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Heat with the lead. Passes it to Wade. A slam dunk by Wade.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really solidified his role as the closer on this team. You know, Miami struggled to figure out whether they'd go to LeBron or Bosh or Wade at first. I think Wade has become the guy.
Well, I tell you what, it's nice to have two guys that are capable of closing, Steve. And I agree with you, though. His aggressiveness and confidence probably give him a slight edge in closing over LeBron. You can play great defense on him, but he still typically finds a way to get the shot he wants.
Shane Battier is checked in for LeBron. Dwight Howard is checked in for the Lakers. Barnes comes in for Antoine Jamison. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for Miami. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Chalmers dishes to Bosch. He passes it to LeBron. Over Barnes. And it's LeBron missing. Lakers trail by 3. Kobe with it. Wade picks him up. And World Peace kicks to Barnes. World Peace, the pass to Nash. Kobe against Wade. And Kobe, here we go. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Now the dish to Howard. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
The Heat leading by 3. Here's Wade. Rebound by Kobe. Kobe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Barnes. And that's now 6 points for Nash. Chalmers dishes to Bosch. Over Howard. It's Bosch. That time on the assist by Chalmers. And that's 10 points for Chris Bosch.
Well, you see the contrast here offensively. They're really starting to make that mid-range shot.
Yeah, and I love it. You know, just finding the gap and looking for a little airspace, a little room to get the shot off. They're doing a nice job.
Kobe attacking. Over Wade. Kobe, no good.
That's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
Allen's shot is off.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's Barnes. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. He'd have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning.
Ia să vă pot să dau timeout. De ce nu pot să dau timeout? Să scot pentru jumătate, 30 de secunde. Restul fă la asta, bă.
In the fourth. Here's Wade. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
Steve Blake's checked in for Kobe. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Mike Brown was just going over the plan with his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, "We're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets." Pretty strong words, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Shoots from the elbow. Barnes can't get it to go. Out to Nash. Pass to Barnes. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Outside for world peace. He kicks it to Barnes. He feeds it to Nash. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Shane Battier is checked in for Ray Allen. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Chalmers' shot is no good. Lakers trail by 4. It's Nash with the drive. Gets it to go. Nash has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
LeBron James on the wing. Covered by world peace. Over Barnes. Again, the miss by the Heat. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Wade kicks to Battier. Back to Wade. Over Barnes. Wade can't hit. Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kev.
Watch out now. Nash is
the Lakers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
He's definitely the guy they want at the line in this situation. He loves these kinds of moments.
Here's Wade.
Oh, boy.
What a clutch shot there.
Really, the definition of clutch.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nash the pass to Kobe. There's the dish to world peace. Stolen by Bosch. And they commit an intentional foul. This is another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
But you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that's huge. Big foul shots to get them the 3-point lead.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Back to Nash. Makes the lead pass. Outside, Kobe. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the...
Să vedem Jordan Player of the Game. Este LeBron James. Gol Nadia are 98. Ce vrei să mi arăți, mă, că a băgat multe? A băgat multe, doamne. Deci, cam atât din episodul ăsta. Uite, bă, 2 de puncte, nu mai stau. Când recuperasem pe final, bă, am fost Alex și v-am lăsat.